Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Thank you for being patient with me. Gotta get a couple of things started up here. Mostly checking my mixer to make sure that thing hasn't been totally disbarred and destroyed. But that thing's just fucked. I haven't really updated it much recently. I haven't updated it at all, really. It's a nice little thing. It's a nice little platform. It's very streamlined. I can see it easily being a good platform. It's just not very customizable, nor is it very, I don't know, popular. It's not good. There's like no one on here. Which makes sense. No one wants to be here. The bag, hell yeah. So I get a free one of those, even though I have unlimited currency. Fuck yeah. Hey, what's up, What Night? Welcome back. And let me transition to this, but I am quite fucking excited indeed. As you can see right here, look at this shit. We are on the precipice of getting to level 50. And we are primed to get it. So hopefully, this is the last quest we turn into here to Vivek. Look at that, we're slowly leveling up our champion skills. Oh, whoops. We went from champion level 5 to 789. That was really quick. Fuck yeah, look at that. Now I'm big fucking McGavin here. Eat. Nice. It's always quite funny, because when you get to this level, the power difference you have in your gear... Because once you hit level 50, when you're this beefed up, is the equivalent to leveling up, what, 17 times? Although in my case, I guess it's the equivalent of leveling up 691 times consecutively. So your gear score is just dog shit because you're wearing so outdated gear. Ooh, I'm taking that. Ooh, but I also have some other good news. You guys are gonna fucking love this. I managed to clear fucking house yesterday. Ooh, it's getting real close. Shink. Why doesn't he just throw that into the water? Why do you have to carry that fucking moonlit? Ay. Here, let me turn on the music again in-game. Now that I have managed to get this all sorted out. But apparently now, for some reason, this moonlit is now raining down rocks. Which I find to be interesting, because if that moonlit is raining down rocks constantly, that thing would lose so much of its mass so quickly. It would be unnatural. I mean, by the time I got the staff back for Vivek, that moonlit would be literally gone. It's also killing my FPS. Because now there's so much shit being loaded into the game, it's went down an extra 10, 20 FPS. Yikes. You know, this also means this gear right here is borderline useless, since it's basically hundreds of levels below me. Oh well. We can fix that, because I just went on my mage characters prior to going live, and I don't want to say deposited, but I definitely did take off a shitload of gear from my mages that they've been hoarding forever. Mostly because I don't do anything on my mages, so I just use them for storage. But I don't have to anymore, considering I have an obscene amount of storage. I've almost filled it though with the gear stockpile of my characters. I mean, I added like an extra 100 pieces of gear. Although to be fair, I should probably get rid of these 10,000 chairs I have here. That might free up some space if I got rid of my 10,000 chairs. Who fucking needs moderation? Oh goodness, okay. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, that's right, I have to deposit. Let me decon some of my useless gear before I go on. So, like, I don't want to decon my purple stuff because I won't be able to maintain the stats from it. But here, let's get rid of the defiler. And most of the crap I'm not going to use. I probably should have invested in the deconning passives, to be honest. But I have no skill points really left over to do anything with them. You know, I can actually probably get rid of my rings too, considering I'll never use them again. And a roast pig, oh, I might as well learn that. I'm not going to use it anywhere else. But I don't know, we're kind of weird. I'm not sure what actual build we want to consider for this character. Well, I do want to be a troll and just still use more Golden and say fuck the system. I also want to try other sets as well, like Infallible Aether. We'll see how it turns out. I think I have some Infallible Aether rings that should help out. That shit is creme de la spicy crop. So how's everyone been doing today? How's the White Knight been? Will I check on a couple of things? I can't even tell how much of these I have stored in the bank. Okay, I have 2,000 soul gems stored in the bank. Not too bad. Should probably also get rid of all those furniture items in here, but I'm not sure who to give it to. We'll see, and I think that's everything. That is, okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you this.
The red mount.
Ooh, look at this cash we have right here. We have, you see that? 3,174,000 gold. Because you may notice that my consumables looks like it's a much less full right now. And that's because I got rid of all of my motif pages. There's this guy from, he was a guild master to a really, really high-end lucrative trading guild. And he bought everything. He legit bought every single thing I had. Even though it cost like $600,000 in gold. Like, it was absurd how much he wanted to buy. And he didn't even stop there. He wanted to buy my alchemical mats. Wait, why am I even logging off? Oh yeah, it's right, to decon my shit. But it's not even that. He wanted to buy my alchemical mats and anything, really. Like, I could sell him my entire inventory for millions of gold. If I wanted to. Of course, it would be a tad bit excessive, considering I would have fucking nothing in the end. But I could sell him 100 tempering alloys for... God, how much would that be? That'd be like $600,000. I could sell him 100 Kuda. That would be another 300,000. I could sell him 100 waxes. That'd be another 400,000. I mean, this guy has fucking stat mats for days. Of course, he's a guild master to a highly profitable guild, so he's gonna have probably close to gold cap, I am assuming. I should really choose a new place to hang out, because Riften's getting way too crowded for me these days. Here, I'm just getting all the stats back. Getting the install room shards, because that thing right there alone is worth 3,000 gold. Let's see what else. We'll keep that. Very nice. So that clears up our bank a little bit more. We also have a lot of gear on this guy, but we also have a lot of writs that we don't use as well. He also, for some reason, has 90,000 gold on him. I am not sure why we have that much gold. Let's deposit 82,884. Hey, we got a lot more gold now. And fuck it. Why don't we deposit our vouchers as well? 301. Since we don't really use that a whole bunch. I'll go ahead and deposit those in there too, considering we don't use those at all. And I think that's really everything we did to deposit. We have the servant outfit, but that's just like petty shit. And a 10-foot beer. Let's go ahead and sell that because we can't even use that. I mean, that's level 45 crap. Oh, why does that guy have the NPC following him? No, wait, you there. I'm not sure what items I had in my inventory that were worth nothing, but alright. I had about $200 worth of crap. 10-foot beer, that's worthless. Unless the Argonian Matzi. That's worthless. Let's get rid of that. Alright, very nice. Oh, and it's just diamond rings and ash. Okay. let's go ahead and put all that in the storage bin. And the thing is, we're about to get even more storage later on with the invention of the storage system inside your house. You gotta always check these boxes for good stuff. That's the only thing, that's only like one of the main reasons why I love Falkreath Hold so much. Go into there, loot every single freaking urn in there, and I found a $50,000 recipe that the guy from yesterday bought for like 40,000. So it adds up. If you keep doing it, you earn a hell of a lot more money if you're just a little bit more explorative. Of course, it won't pay off most of the time, but when it pays off really huge, like it spikes. It's a very like minuscule amount of gold and spikes, and then minuscule amount spikes, and it'll average out to quite a bit. Panganin Khazri. I might change your name at some point, but I'll leave Panganin. It feels very appropriate for a Khajiit to be named such an exotic name. Although Khazri, I feel like, yeah, it's really kind of a mishmash of a couple of names. Khazri, I feel like, could be a legitimate Khajiit name. I've heard it somewhere else. Not the actual name, but the Ka prefix. Okay. So, how to actually fit out this thick cat build. What do we actually want to give for her? Let's see, what do you got for us? I definitely do want to be wearing more Colden, but we do have a nice full set of Malakath more Colden to wear. What else? We're definitely going to need a staff of some sort. So we can get a charged lightning staff, not bad. And a restoration staff, nice. And the healing staff actually does help. We could use the Inferno staff, but I'm not terribly enthralled with Inferno. Although I know it's like legitimately the best for damage output. So now we need an infallible. Ah, look at that. And now we need Maw. That's nice. This is nice. We're decking ourselves out in like creme de la crop of gear. Oh. Oh. Fuck leveling. We don't need the head anymore. Ooh. Ooh. And our stats jumped up nicely. And we have Minor Slayer too, which gives us a shitload of stats. That's nice. Nice. Fucking love these stats. I mean, let's take a look at our crit. Our crit's not that bad. Most of this is divines, I believe. So yes, divine with full spell damage, rings, all. Whoops. We got a couple of max health and got a lot of max health. Holy shit. How much is our HP? Is that only 18th? Strangely, even with all of that, our HP is only at 18,000. I can see why I made my character put a bunch of bad enchants on this. You're going to need at least 18,000 HP if you want to do anything right. Alright, so now, oh God, I want to fucking test this kitty out. Oh yeah, and my destruction staff line is now level 50. So now I can legitimately have a full restoration build right here. I'm not even sure what else to put on here. I know Force Siphon would be an absolutely beautiful ability to have. We already have a nice big splat heal. So I guess just making it more easy to heal over time would be nice. God, I know as soon as I head into any veteran dungeon as a healer, I'm gonna like butcher my team accidentally. And having Major Prophecy up at all times would be immensely beneficial. I would love to have Guard on this character, to be honest. A Guard would be pretty damn powerful. And if I'm healing, I probably can't have my Guardian, my bear. Unfortunately. Because that would probably fuck with the whole rotation. But yeah, I literally just cast these 3 abilities, these 3 buffs. The Expansive Cloak is there so that it helps heal people. It's difficult to choose because there's a lot of good options here. I definitely would like Leeching Vines. So literally, Siphon Spirit to an enemy for 20 seconds, or Leeching Vines. This lasts 10 seconds. Leeching Vines may be easier to use. And we have a nice defensive stat buff. Okay, what else could we have on here to help everything out? I mean, I guess really we could have an oh shit ability for when it gets really shitty. But then everything else right here should help out. Yeah, so this is like a proper healing, I suppose. Or just auto attack, I suppose. We still gotta vet this side out. So, let's not try to do anything too spastic. Let's go for just traditional DPS right now. Because there's no way in hell we could do... Oh yeah, look at that. It changed to veteran. So we'll love to see. We're going to do traditional DPS, because we're not going to try healing just yet. Healing actually requires a legitimate build. If you try going into a veteran dungeon with more Colden on, you'll be booted. I guarantee you. Especially if it's any content that's even remotely hard. Which is basically anything above Imperial City. Yes, yes, yes. Legend increased. That and our current gear setup is mostly geared towards DPS. If we wanted to do proper healing, we'd have to change out our Colden and Maw and Infallible Aether for something a little bit more usable. Right now we're completely decked out in DPS gear, so going into a dungeon and healing with this gear, we wouldn't do anything. Alright,
How's Halalu, mate?
I really don't know what else we need to this character. I think we're good. I think right now we just do dungeons. Although our DPS is going to be extremely low, considering we're still leveling up our Winter Embrace line for another 100,000 experience. At least we'll gain champion points really quickly, since we have so much of the experience stocked up. Although I believe it's capped. I wish it wasn't capped, but they cap it so that somebody who goes on hiatus for 6 months doesn't instantly level up to like level 700 within a day. How have you reached max CP so quickly? Well, 7 months really wouldn't give you that big of an advantage. I also really dislike this color palette on this thing. Actually, there is no color palette. It's just dyed generic colors. Exotic then, aren't you? I'm assuming that's also the fur? Okay, so, And the embroiders. Can we make that a gold color then? Ah, that works for me. Blends in with my character quite well. Although her boots look like fucking Ugg boots to me, to be honest. Get out of my way, bear. I do like the Malachast style to some degree. Although I'm really itching to get that. What is it? I'm trying to remember its name off the top of my head. Dreadhorn. I keep forgetting his name. Dreadhorn is what I really want to get. And actually, you know what? Let's go to the Undaunted Enclave real quickly. So that I can get my dailies. I'm Ebon Heart packed, right? Yeah, I'm Ebon Heart packed, so I just gotta go to Mournhole then. Assuming I can teleport. It's been really weird with the actual teleportation. I mean, since I'm level 50 now, I assume all major cities have been opened up to me. At least for teleportation purposes. Okay, good. No. I'll have to manually fucking walk there. Are you kidding me? What if I travel to Darkshade Caverns and then walk outside? Let's see if I can just go outside the door and it'll take me there. It's not like I'm restricted from accessing the place. It's just I simply haven't walked there. Alright, so then if I head out here... Nope. I somehow am instantly transported across the continent, across waters, into another place. When I magically walk out of a door. Alright, well then, fuck it. I don't need those dailies anyway. It literally just gives you keys that you can use to open up chests, but... Instant DPS. I guess not a lot of people want to do DPSing for veteran dungeons. DPSing is the harder role to play. Because if you don't do DPS properly, you'll just get... Well, the dungeon will take forever, first off, but after that, it just becomes kind of a chore. Although, my build's going to be really fucking trolly, because I have a bear, a sword, and a Daedroth spawning out of me occasionally. What do I need to get, though? Well, eventually, I'm going to get rid of this this restoration ability. And now let's actually put on healing. You know what? Siphon Spirit. Let's put that on there. So we can level those up. What the fuck is that guy wearing? Oh, he's wearing the Corsair outfit. It's like a pirate themed shit. In bright orange regalia. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why people like using parody gear more than anything. Oh my fucking god. For those who don't know, Cradle of Shadows is one of the harder, like, hardest dungeons to do. Why is this my first veteran dungeon? Fuck you, Cinemax. Oh my god.
Clean cuts. I make it my...
More than likely, my group is going to disband because of this. Because it's honestly... Oh my fucking god. Hopefully my group knows what they're doing. And one of them's not even CP300. Yeah.
The silken ring.
Move to flank.
Circle around.
Is this person seriously fucking auto-attacking? I thought I was trolling. Clearly fucking not. So my DPS is now 26,000. That's actually quite a bit higher than usual, so I'll take it. It's a lot higher than my usual 8K. That's fucking beautiful.
We have some presents for the needy.
Go around.
Man, I am a lot more beefy with this shit on. This is maybe a tad bit more beefy than I need to be.
Flank now!
There we go, Bear. Go ahead and execute them. I wonder if actually the Daedra also likes a good meat shield for a couple abilities. I noticed that I keep on refreshing my Lotus Flower and my other ability way too frequently. Let's look for chest, why not? I honestly thought I had a more golden light. Light, was it head or shoulder? Both divines and golden. The golden weapon is where most of your DPS will come from. But still, having a golden headpiece with Maw would be preferable, considering a large portion of my DPS will be coming through that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice DPS.
We're the Father's chosen.
And it's nice that I'm doing some like passive healing here. Okay, yeah, I got a lot of buff rotations going on here, and I'm not terribly keen on it. Getting that guard up wouldn't be a bad idea. Although that requires me to get a shitload of AP, which means I would have to PvP for ages. But it's a wonderful ability to have, because you basically have 100% uptime on, what is it, Minor Force without even trying. The other DPS is having a really hard time keeping himself up. I know I should be doing more DPS, but at least I'm not wildly flailing about. I'm probably pissing off the healer immensely. There we go. We can do this. Now we gotta take this central chamber first. Although crap, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult considering that this is veteran mode. This shit ain't not gonna be easy at all. I hope they all know how to do it. The person who's level 200 probably doesn't know how to do this shit. They're running for the objectives, okay, so they seem to know what they're doing. The giant fucking Daedra is here. Oh, what a troll build. The bear and Maw both are magical based creatures, so I don't know, Daedra's mixed, weirdly. Weirdly mixed. Mokolden is decidedly strict stamina DPS. And the bear is probably better if he was a stamina morph, because the magical morph is actually not that good, to be honest. Yeah, it makes your bear do magical damage, but has the downside of, well, really, it makes you randomly cast the ultimate to your bear the one to revive him. Which makes no sense. Say, like, at the end of bosses dying, you often randomly have to cast your bet to be revived. But then there's also the occasional scenario where, like, middle of the fight, you just randomly stop fighting and you're summoning your bear back because he died. I mean, it's great to have my bear back because that's the main source of my DPS. But could you let me at least choose the appropriate time to recast my pet? There we go. It's actually quite nice to have a Betty Netch, considering I get the extra negative debuff. For a second, I thought... Just gotta pull her back. You wouldn't believe the amount of tanks I had that don't know how this boss fight works, so just keep the boss the periphery of this entire fight and never pull her in. Let's see if I can maintain good DPS. I mean, the amount of pets I'm summoning is ridiculous. They're great meat shields. Here we go, let's try this. Shit, wrong ability. Did someone just initiate a ready check? Why the fuck did I just get that notification? I mean, the boss fight was just kind of randomly started, so... not terribly helpful. Oh, good. The fire pits actually respawn. Woo, goodness me. I'm just spamming shit at this point, so apologies. What we have to do is we have to get those spiders back in, but they always spam their fucking range attack. And you can't kill them. I'm curious, are they planning on kicking him just for the fact he has low DPS numbers? Because they would be pissed at me. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the guy also had such low DPS numbers. There we go, so now they all have minor lifesteal on them. Which actually increases our healing immensely. And now the spider can't be killed unless it's dragged into the fire. I'm gonna drag the fucking thing in there. Pull back more. I mean, if the thing is not coming to you, then you have to just hold back more. Otherwise, you'll just stay there for fucking ages. There we go. That's what you gotta do. See? And I really don't even use my pet's ultimate very much, considering it doesn't really, I don't want to say do anything, but the ability is only good as an execute, otherwise it does minuscule damage. It's good if you have the, you know, the time to use it, but I have 4 abilities that I have to lay down on a timer, and they're all short acting, so I have to constantly be relaying them down. At least we're doing well. I mean, our group is not dying, which means the last boss will be much easier on the healer. Because that last boss, oh my god, fucking end me. I hate her so much. It actually won't be that bad for me considering I'm a heavy attack build, so resource stealing characters and ultimate stealing characters will have ultimately, ironically, no effect on me. So literally her whole shtick that kills people will have a negligible effect on me. Hey, you guys want some more buffs? I have an unlimited amount. I can apply lifesteal to half these creatures in here. Which ends up making the job for the healer a lot better. And having a nice more Colden, Maw, and Bear really does alleviate the whole thing. Pull back. Oh, and that's right, Mutagen gives you back Magicka. At least with the restoration staff I have equipped now. You see, a lot easier to kill once you pull them in the fire. Very nice. Y'all know the fight? I mean, it's been a while, but I still know the fight off the top of my head. Ooh. Yeah, great then. I assume the tank wants to go? Okay.
Vengeance for our children! Fall before the night!
Yeah, you don't want to be too close to her.
She desires your suffering!
And it's a one-shot if you don't avoid it at all.
Drown in the dark!
No, don't kill my bear! It's a nice thing.
Mistress, hear my call!
He just keeps beating the shit out of my bear.
Welcome the all-consuming darkness! Lie with the worms! Her brood will feast tonight!
Oh goodness, we're gonna have to dodge roll this.
Be
Oh
gone!
good, he's a charge. A smart cookie.
Hear the whispers of the night!
Ooh, shit, I was scratching myself. God, she moves a lot more than
Fall
usual.
before the night!
No, don't hit more Colden. My tank must be having a breeze. He doesn't have to tank
Lie
shit.
with the worms!
As I say, as he has to take that straight to the face. I actually wonder if it's considered a
There
projectile.
is no escape! Drown in the dark!
Oh, interesting. They hit no fires that time.
She desires your suffering! Drown in the dark!
So hopefully the little bit of extra regeneration helps the healer out.
Brood will feast tonight!
I could also apply minor lifesteal to the target if I wanted to.
Die in the dark!
Hey.
Lie with the worms! Hear the whispers of the night!
I love how even if you immediately light the brazier, it still spawns one group.
Be gone!
Oh shit. Even with blocking, that's one shot? Okay, well it's 36,000, so yeah. Just keep healing us.
She desires your suffering.
Interesting how the tank died. What did he get hit? Well, our death run, our flawless death run was already screwed from the first boss, so I'm not too worried.
Hear the whispers of the night.
Yeah, ults like that don't do well in these new dungeons.
Be
Oh
gone.
yeah, that fire.
She will strangle the
shit.
light. Lie with the worms.
Oh my goodness, can you maintain aggro? Holy fuck.
Tonight.
Aggro mechanics in this game are so simplistic.
Fall before the night. She desires
And I'm running
your
out of
suffering.
stamina, so I can't do a whole bunch here.
Drown in the dark.
There we go, he's got that. The thing is, her ability used to be a lot more,
Hear my call. Lady, forgive
I would say,
me.
encompassing. It used to hit around you a lot easier. Interesting. The bow user is just light attacking. Of course, my DPS was shit for that fight because I had to constantly readjust. I'm only good during stationary fights, then I had to resurrect halfway through. Oh god, even though it's the last minute, god, I did a shit DPS. Okay, well, I'll take the fact that I'm shit at DPSing right now.
Sorry.
I'm still leveling up my stuff too.
Spider kiss. They attacked as soon as you left. We must be on the right track. At least one of the doors is open now. Go have a look. I'll hang back just in case.
I do like the circular design, so it makes it a little bit easier to move everywhere. How much of the group's DPS did I do? I did half of it. I mean, how much DPS does that mean Darth Rogue is doing? Like, he has to be doing close to 0 if I'm doing 50% with only 7k. Because that means the DPS for the other 3 people is split amongst the tank, the healer, and the DPS. Oh, good. We're just doing trash.
Silken ring. Circle around. From the side.
Keep that spell critical weapon. Let's go ahead. Yeah, my bear does not do that much damage to it. The only thing I wish is that Arctic Wind wasn't such a short, like, I don't want to say term ability, but it's intermittent between a short duration ability and a long-term duration ability. Or even a medium-term duration ability, to be honest. Long-term's like 30 seconds. But the fact I have to constantly recast that shit is obnoxious. Considering it's such a, like, minute heal. 2% is even shit on a tank. And to be honest, I'm only using it for the extra added DPS. Yep, large-scale group is my shtick. Well, looks like the tank doesn't know this fight. Just keep that DPS alive. Okay. Oh, what the fuck did I just instantly die from? Interesting. So does the Venom stack in total effect? That'd be quite fucking obnoxious. Oh my fucking god. Like, I know I'm not on my A game today, but these guys are playing Tetris right now. It's nice that Maw isn't one-shotted by everything again. He's actually able to sustain a little bit of DPS. Interesting. And he took that hit. Come on, fucking bash. That's the thing with some of these models, is that they're often... What the fuck? Why did my character stop casting that shit? 3, 2, 1. And the tank died yet again to that same shit. And watch as he dies to it. He literally just got resurrected from it and then dies to it again. Oh my god. Stop playing Hearthstone. I know we only had to do that in one take, but the tank died at least 5 times that entire fight. Oh my god. And for those of you who don't know, that's... That's real bad.
You're mistaken, my friend. Another member of your tribe has breached the gates.
Hides the ashes. If she is here, she will die like the rest. Now, you wanted proof of my loyalty. Bear witness.
That bastard didn't even let Gilmont die with a knife in his hand.
Well done, my scaled friend. You have cast off your old skin, and the Silken Ring welcomes you as a brother. Seek out Veladrath and receive your blessing.
Yep, this boss is the absolute hardest. Yeah, this boss for like shit tier groups is the hardest. Last boss is debatable. Last boss is probably tied with this guy in terms of difficulty. So I ask again. Do you know this fight? Considering the last fight where the tank died 5 times, DP. Fucking Christ, okay. Stop fucking moving, Jesus Christ. You don't need to move this much.
Don't keep Our Lady waiting. You think I'm surrounded? How cute.
Oh my god, how much HP does that fucking thing have?
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Too slow.
Oh my god, fucking stop! Why is he running?
And who will die next?
And that DPS. Holy shit, he lagged out of it. He is so lucky. And the... Oh my god, the tank still didn't roll. Or block.
Hope you practiced your guard.
At least he knows about moving him around to the good spots. But he's moving around too much in general. Oh my god, and they both fucking died.
Who will be the weakling? Too slow.
No, don't execute War Colden!
Hope you practiced your guard. Who will be the weakling? You won't suffer too long.
Oh my god. You don't block that, you dodge roll it.
You think I'm surrounded?
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I was just testing out my build like I'm fucking tossed into Cradle Shadows. Fuck you, Zos. My
This
god.
affair is invitation only.
No!
Get it done.
And this DPS is retarded, and this tank can't fucking stay still.
Don't keep our lady waiting. I'll just whip you away. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
I did find that interesting, though, that more Colton... Jesus!
Right now.
Move, please. This guy's gonna give me an aneurysm. I mean, for the love of Saint fucking Joseph.
Don't keep our lady waiting. Practice your guard. You think I'm surrounded?
Oh, interesting. You can just combine the two and it works.
Get it, John.
Please just leave him dead. My bear and more Colton out DPS him now. I'm not in the AoE, as he says, as he talks in the AoE. Oh my god. Where do you find people like this?
Who will be the weakling?
As the...
You won't suffer too long.
I'm having a hard time.
Get it, John.
This is just so fucking stupid. Why is he like this?
Nowhere
The tank's
to
good
run,
at being
nowhere to
agile, at
hide.
least. I'll give him that. And then he's staying...
Goodbye now.
Come on, Bash! Fucking Christ!
You won't suffer too long.
Trust me, they shouldn't. He's clearly lagging way too much. And he doesn't have the HP to survive it. And then the tank runs into its AoE without shield up. Yep. The thing is, most of his stuff's actually pretty easy to avoid.
And Who will die next? Goodbye now.
Nope, and my bear, for some reason,
To God.
manages to pick up aggro. Pick my bear.
Slow. Sit at it.
Well, the main issue with Darth Rogue is that he's just standing inside. Yes, please, get him out of here. He's so bad. Thank fucking God. I don't want to be an asshole. But he, besides pulling out some lower DPS numbers than even me, which is impressive, he just did not know how to move. I think even my internal bear did more damage than him. Little bears he did, yeah. More Colden, Maw, and Bear all probably did more than him. Yeah, unless you block. I'll get a high DPS as a healer. You honestly can. As a Templar, just throw down, you know, the Nova ultimate with blazing spears, and guess what? You'll do more DPS than probably 90% of the DPSs I encounter. You'll do more than me, most certainly, considering I... look at that. Blockade of Storms was out DPS by a bear's swipe. What a cutie. And then here's all of the Jagged Claws, Fire's Claws, Breathe, Bash, Burning, Chill. That's all from my Maw. And they all kind of stack up. It's kind of cute. Alright, I'm not healing. What am I doing? And I need to charge this thing up.
You've worn out your welcome.
Oh god, my frames just spiked there for some reason. And it looks like we have a proper DPS now too. Fucking nice. I really can't do much here because I'm standing out here.
Don't keep Our Lady waiting.
Just dodge roll. There you go. Interesting.
Too slow.
I got it. I get it. I get it.
Just sweep you away.
You're lucky my bear is able to tank so much. There we go. Okay.
Don't keep Our Lady waiting.
Templar healer's doing a wonderful job keeping us all alive. The new DPS seems like he knows what he's doing to some degree. Although I feel like he might have a better chance if he just stuck to his bow. There we go. Just gonna pick up everything. And the tank knows what to do here if he could stay alive. Holy crap. He must have been some ping issues because he knows the fights. He knows what to do. Oh shit, my bear died. Here, follow me.
And who will die next?
think I'm surrounded? How cute.
Interesting. He actually didn't cast the chains. Alright, yeah, I'm just healing right now to make up for the brief bit of death. Oh my god.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Alright, he should just stick to dodge rolling. Clearly because he can't block. He doesn't got the gusto. Although, strangely enough, my... oh my fucking god. Did he just die again? No, that was like DPS. I am curious as to why my tank is having a hard time tanking. Our DPS in healing, while our DPS is low, it's not, you know, conditionally dying every 2 seconds.
Goodbye now.
It just seems to be having a hard time dodge rolling.
Time to sweep you away.
He's definitely maintaining a distance. I assume he's doing that instead of dodge rolling. Which is not terribly good, considering that at points in time, the guy can, you know, run like a fucking racehorse across the map. There we go, he's actually inside my blockade. Just kidding.
You won't suffer too long.
Okay, come on. I'm trying not to get hit with that, but I'm also healing myself immensely. Hopefully that major resolve helps out. No! More gold-headed boy, why did you have to die? Ah, they're back. My precious little pets. Oh, breathe that fucking angel dust. There you go. Easy peasy.
Beg for death before it's over.
Satlo's gone, isn't he?
Well, he's talking quite a bit for being a dead guy.
I could have.
Nice, nice.
Never mind.
In the chest. Ooh, yes, there is one. I almost missed
I'm
it.
so sick of looking at her smug face. Remind me to smash this thing when Satva's. When we're done. I'll double back to make
There
sure
we
he hasn't
go.
fled. You keep going and find this.
So I think the tank was having a little bit of issues there. Other than that, I mean, her healing is perfect.
I am positively famished.
I mean, he's doing well to pick up the dead bodies as soon as, you know, everyone dies. My DPS is not terribly good, but I'm at least trying not to die and contribute to the constant rezzing. Because even if you have good DPS, if you have to constantly res, your DPS will be shit regardless. Unless you're like one of those weird min-max situations where everyone has amazing stats. But I'm jealous of you. There we go. This is like the only situation in which I can actually do DPS. Yeah, no, stop that. Whoops. Is there another group behind us? No, where the fuck did you come from then? And why aren't you damaged? For a second I thought someone died. That was just Maw. Nice, nice. Okay. I hope the healer isn't too mad that I have all of these pets. Because the thing is that with pets is that they also require healing occasionally. So they will steal your heals. Although generally they should be okay. Ooh, heavy sack. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to use combustion. Ooh, point that shit away from us. Gracias. Ooh, another chest. Man, I like the chest here a lot better than I like them in Falkreath Hold. The ones in Falkreath Hold are in way too obscure locations. Even though there's usually like 2 or 3 chests per dungeon, I can only manage to find one. Ooh, nice ring though. Which one does this do? Oh, take damage and you have a chance to cast a web. That one I actually kind of want to try for a tanking build where you have Leeching, Mephalah's Hand, and then, what was the other one that did damage you when you got hit? Not Bloodspawn. I know there's something else. I don't know off the top of my head. Ooh, pointed away. Ooh, God. Taking way too much damage here. Ooh. For those who don't know, GatherBot is an RPG system for Twitch chat. I know there's a link down below. You should be able to use that. But that should take you to an RPG page where you can actually interact with it a lot more. The reason why he's spamming that message is that events are active, so occasionally things like Cruel or Goblin events happen. So don't be too surprised if there's just like random paragraphs in chat.
It's a shame you're not a smart.
Actually, no, fuck it, I'll fight it too.
What a delightful servant you
Why not? Although I have no idea what my whispers are right now since I can't. For some reason, the new version of the chat window does not include whispers, which I'm not entirely sure why. Legacy chat in that regard is better, but even then, for some reason, Twitch has now decided to take off pop-out mode for the dashboard. And you can only really activate it in the channel itself. I'm not entirely sure why they're engaging in that. Yeah, stop healing, fatty. Man, I'm not maintaining my buff rotation at all. I'm still getting used to this build. I mean, after just leveling random shit for days on end, getting into an actual proper DPS cycle is kind of nice. It's been ages because I've leveled up 2 Wardens back to back. Although I really haven't done much with my Stam Warden. I feel like I should though, but I would honestly probably end up using the same heavy attack build I've used on my Stamina DK, my Magic Stamina Sorcerer. Have I done a Stamina Nightblade? I don't think I have tried another Stamina Nightblade yet. I think I attempted it on my Stamina Nightblade who's Tender Bow. He's my crafter, so I really didn't do a whole much with him to begin with. And didn't really work out much well for him. Especially considering he didn't have that very many pets. All he had was those 2 shades, and those things added like maybe 200, 300 DPS in total. It wasn't really worth considering he had to spam that fucking thing.
I offer these to you.
Ooh, yes, of course you're definitely going to take me on now that taking on 7 other bosses. Oh, I just love that fucking flame breath shit. Ooh, goodness.
Warmer still. Best hurry, sweet meat.
Oh, interesting, Shadow Staff is on too.
Even as we speak. Killing him.
We don't know who he is. He's an old-time viewer from way back when I didn't even have, like, God, it had to be 4 or 5 years. He's been here a long time. He was even on here when I had my what is it? I used to go underneath a different name before I had a brand change. Curious. Has Elder Scrolls Online become hot dog all of a sudden? Although I guess really everyone's excited for that Dragon Bones DLC, but I wonder if it's mostly because of that Skyrim vibes, or if it actually seemed like, oh, it's going to be an awesome dungeon expansion. Because I'm not sure who the fuck's going to get excited over dungeons. Hard mode? JK.
Time for the main course.
Oh, look at that, the take. I think yeah, she was getting concerned I was going to do it.
Just a taste. Just a taste.
Alright, so hopefully the tank knows what to block and what to dodge here. There we go. Let's just get them all, stack them into the middle. There we go, got the Atronach light.
That's it. Don't move a muscle.
Ooh, they all know not to fucking move. Good job.
On to the next course.
Nice. And the tank was a little bit behind, but he managed to fix it up.
I tenderize you yet.
I'm curious, does more Colton and my Eternal Guardian actually absorb some of that actual... Oops, shit. I knew that was coming.
We need some time apart.
But I think Maw and the Eternal Guardian both take those little sacks. Oh, shit. They're getting angry. Follow me, Blumpkin. And then it's just instantly spawned again. Yeah, just fuck it. Yeah, follow me. I'll just spam cleanse. There we go, we're okay. They haven't got back here yet, so I don't want to go down there just for the sake of it. Oop, shit. Hey, this might be a tad bit of a complication. Tank, can you please take this off my hands? Because as soon as she does that grand slam fucking McJam, I'm gonna be toast. Man, I am feeling a tad bit picklish right now.
Here, give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss, darling. Yeah, no, stop it.
So plump, so
I guess we'll focus on the ads right now, considering we're having a hard time dealing with them. Ooh, good. Pair these guys real close together for me. Very nice. I'll take one. If I can. I did take one.
You're mine, all of mine.
Oh, nope. Tank forgot to dodge roll again. And the DPS didn't avoid the sacks. It was just a kiss. How did it end up like this? Here we go. Let's give them all some major resolve, considering they can't fucking stop dying. I think more Colden and Maw have died less than the tank so far. And they die every 10 seconds. There we go. Come with me, Blumpkin. I'll heal you. It's actually probably a good idea that I went with this guy. Because last time we had 2 healers go through a portal by themselves. Yeah, probably not the best of ideas. What the fuck are you doing? Come on. Come on. Just walk. I'm thinking this guy doesn't know this dungeon very well. Avoid the red. Yes, I know they're obnoxious. Don't worry about them. Come on, just block them and move on. Avoid the red. Oh, my bear died from the blackness. Come on. Let's get down there before the healer dies again.
That's it. Just one more muscle.
Yep, stand still. Oh, goodness. You didn't follow the fucking rules. Oh, goodness. Thank God I did not. That could have been real bad. I mean, this is pretty good. For a group that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. We're getting close to a nearly flawless run, minus all the deaths. Oh, goodness. I got slammed and panned.
No, that one's mine.
Now they're mine. Fuck you. Thank God we got all this fucking extra healing in here. These leeching vines and bear, execute him. Good job.
I'm starving. I'm starving.
I just wanted a tomato.
Funny meeting you here.
Hides the
Hey.
ashes. I'm impressed you made it so far.
We got both the normal and the veteran one. Guess it makes sense.
I taught you better than that.
Yes. Well, old friend.
Easy
It appears
peasy.
that the student has become the teacher. Today's lesson.
Oh god, this fucking story always makes me cringe in the end. It was nothing personal, kid. Teleports behind you.
What happens now?
Thank you, thank you. I take chest.
All right.
And I get
fella.
absolutely
Time
nothing.
to
I
lick the
feel
tree.
rewarded.
So abrupt. Don't you want to know why?
Won't make any difference.
Well, I had about 2,000 more soul gems. And it's time.
A final kindness for an
Nope.
old friend.
See ya.
Fine. Talk.
I knew you
Please stop talking. In fact, let me play a lute over that so I don't have to hear it.
that you are weak.
Oh
The
my
shadow
goodness.
scales are weak.
How many
The
more
dark
achievements do we
brotherhood
have?
is weak.
It's like the first time I've played this dungeon, I just keep getting more and more and more and more. Vanquisher, Vanquisher, Vanquisher. I've gotten that title at least 3 times now.
And these spider worshippers know better?
They do.
There you go. I haven't even completed the main storyline for Vardenfell yet. Oopsie doopsie. I mean, we're close to finishing the main storyline for Vardenfell. I just do not care. It's not very interesting. I feel like Bleak Rock's more interesting. Get more. Thank you. That's a very specific topic to talk about. I don't know what the fuck you're meaning. Alright, let's count the amount of achievements I just got there. Where is it at? So let's see. This was all from... so it's just 4 achievements. I feel like it was way more than 4 achievements. Although I guess I did have all of the collectibles go into my bank as well. Plus completing the quest. So it's 4 achievements, 2 items, a quest, and something else. That was the extent of it. Yeah, at least we got some decent gear. I mean, we gotta get at least a little bit of resources now. Although, shit, I don't have the deconning, the extraction points yet. Oh, we need to get more of those. We need to get more skill points. I think that's what we need to do. What are you guys feeling? You guys feeling more dungeons? Let's take a look. I'd really like to do a lot of Falk Wreathhold, mostly because I want that. I want that motif so bad. And getting towards that, purchasing off people who are doing it for hopefully a little bit cheaper than, you know, what current TTC prices are. Because I know like each page is like 40, 50,000 gold. Actually, you know what? I was supposed to... what was I gonna say? I was supposed to get a page last night, but... Oh no, wait, I meant to deposit. Fuck it. I guess we'll draw another... 46,000. We'll just keep 100 on us in case somebody comes along here with some gold. But we were supposed to get a page last night when we were doing the whole, like, motif exchange, when I was tossing over about 200 motifs his way for 600,000 gold. I was supposed to get at least the wrist on there as well. I don't know. I'll ask him about it. See if we can pay for it. He's probably just going to tell me to go to the guild store and buy it. Of course he does, though, because he gets a cut of that profit. Everybody loves it. Oh, wait, why am I doing that? I'm right here. I'm a little bit skeptical, though, about trying to do Falk Wreath Hold, mostly because I do not have the DPS numbers to really warrant such a fucking thing. I guess I could try to wear Elegant Lining, but that would get rid of more cold, and I fucking love the man. So Blockade of Storms and Heavy Attack Tri-Focus did most of that damage. Swipe, Guardian's Wrath, that's about 1,000 damage. Light Attack, that's from Morkolden. Absorb Magicka, that's from my staff. I'm not sure why I have that on there. Oh wait, no, that's not my staff. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I really shouldn't have that on. I should just have a pure damage one. because a pure damage one would actually just give me more DPS. Considering I don't use that magicka. I don't use it at all. So I should really change that out for something, because then I can get more DPS. That seriously do close to 100,000 damage over the entire fight. Nice. And then here's Bash. Did I bash her? I didn't mean to. Burning, Firing Jaws, and Fiery Claws. So that's about 200, 300, about 400 DPS from Maw. 300 plus. So it's another 400 from more Colden. Yeah, it's not that bad. Although, strangely, Burning didn't do a lot of DPS. I think it would do a lot more in most situations. And alright, I think you guys are being patient enough with me. How many of you are actually here? Oh, damn. I was gonna say, if the other people stayed, I could have done a giveaway. But now there's hardly anyone in here, so well, I guess we can't do it. I was gonna wait until at least we had 3 people. And hopefully some people who are actually in ESO. Yes, it could be a Tiketi situation where I only have one person in chat where he's the only person that could potentially use the rewards or even claim them. Sounds like that isn't really a giveaway. And in the lottery system sense, it's more of just like, here, I'm giving the viewer some cash or something. And at that point, it just kind of seems like a weird system isn't a game anymore. Okay, let's actually go ahead and do this public dungeon too, so we'd love to get that Sky Shard and skill point. And then, maybe I guess we can try to queue up for another one. Hey, no, also, 1 second though, let's take a 2-second break because I need to use the restroom. Fucking of course you would win the reward Wet Night. If I did it through the UTB system, you would undoubtedly win. You have an absurdly high, I would say, I don't want to say reach over other people, but you have so many points that you can enter in and have a 99% chance of winning. And you'd still have more points left over. I mean, you nearly have 3,000 points. That means you've been here for hundreds upon hundreds of hours. Which blows my mind. Because why the fuck are you watching? Who watches this shit? God, fucking dumb. But speaking of viewers, strangely, I've noticed that someone in our...
Show yourself. Looks that way.
Yes. And your sister's dead, most certainly. But, I was going to say, one of my regular viewers, Nani... We'll just call her that for now. I think has gone dark. Because strangely, all of the accounts that's associated with Nani have been... Seems to be deactivated. Discord and Twitter, both of them are gone. So I'm actually kind of concerned if everything's alright with her. I think the FBI might have found out the true identity. Yeah, fuck it, everyone get in here. One of us have... Oh, fuck. Let's have a big fucking soiree here. Oh my god, we're actually doing DPS. Look at that. Oh, I know, those little tubby lumpkins is still doing more than me. We're swarming the living crap out of him. It's gone? Well, yep, our Discord account and Twitter account are blocked off, so for all instances and purposes, we don't know. Could just be about a depression thing, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure. That would be very common, though. I'm guessing he just got bored. If anything, it tends to happen quite a bit. I mean, I cycle in viewers quite a bit myself. People would come watching for maybe a day or two, they really like it, and then they never come back. I've had it happen many, many, many times. I mean, when you've been doing this shit for 7 years, you come to expect it. Seems strange, though. I'm actually loving this extra DPS here. And the only reason why we're even using this Maelstrom Staff is that it's a nice little passive. Gives us an extra heavy attack and light attack for people inside of our Wall of Elements. Ooh, shit. Heal me up, please. So it actually gives us a hell of a lot of DPS. I actually really haven't found anything terribly lucrative inside the pots here. Although, I mean, can you really expect to find anything worthwhile? I mean, I did just pull out a pair of Argonian gloves from a pile of ash. Don't really explain why. Why was the glove shoved in there? You'll never know, but I'll take it anyway. It'd be actually kind of cool to see a loyalty system where the more you actually loot inside ancestral tombs, the more that each respective house is kind of hated, dude. You're like, dude, you're stealing shit from our I want to say our grandparents, but basically our beloved ancestors. There's just to watch you play this game. Well, it could be that, but then the thing with the Discord and Twitter, that's the thing of contention, because that seems like it suggests something else other than just feigning interest, because feigning interest usually just manifests as in leaving the Discord and fuck you with your sucking ability. It usually doesn't manifest like this. And I'm overanalyzing it, I think. Let's not do that. Oh god, what am I being blinded by? I can see the chips in your eyes. Ooh, nice. Are these the gloves I actually can use? Nah, not so much. Ooh, you know what I could try, though? Instead of more Colton, having that weird... What armor set is that? The one that spews out poison. It wouldn't be at all good for us considering our DPS is magical, and that's a poison ability, but in a sense it replaced Maw. So I'm kind of curious as to which one actually does more DPS. They're all playing together. Oh, this is why I love Lightning Staff. Even with just simple heavy attacks, you can still manage to kill a lot of these people. That I'm also outnumbering them. Bashing them with the 3-tank crew. There we go. Fuck it, I don't need those loot over there. Hey, there we go. We might have enough now to actually do the giveaway. I actually thought about trying to do a farming guide for the Telvanni and Boyne Armiger and the House Redder and all those various other houses, but I actually don't know how to do it. I'm not entirely sure how you actually get those extra quests, because the repeatables from the Fighters Guild, or like the contracting work, hasn't actually panned out, and I always see it in chat now. So I'm kind of curious if it comes to that, similar to what they did with Trinamac and Malakath. Although I wasn't really a big fan of how they did Trinamac and Malakath. That's like really the only way to force people to do the world bosses. Very nice. Ignore me, I am just a humble Kishidi. Oh, nice. I'm curious, did we actually save these people? Or are they already kind of fucked? I've turned into stone forever. Why is my healing so unbelievably low? For a second, if I had died in trash, I would have been disappointed in myself. Stream would have been over. There we go. Yeah, it took too many on. Oh. She did. I can say that with probably absolute certainty. Once your body's kind of disintegrated to a pile of ash, generally pretty hard to resurrect. I would say by professional medical opinion, I am not a doctor. Maybe a little bit of water, put it in a potted plant, try to regrow it like Groot. Although I'm curious if they're actually going to keep Groot in that stage of perpetual, like, child for the rest of the series. Because I imagine it would take him ages for him to be fixed. Ooh, okay. I'm not entirely sure how to do this last fight. Ooh. Oh yeah, if I can remember this place. This one had all the bells in it. Oh, come on, make it. Ah, fuck. I thought I was gonna make it with the bridge. Make fun of somebody dying and then 2 seconds later I bounce off a bridge and die. You know. The gods are telling me something. You didn't see shit. Yeah, there you go. This looks like an area you'd put a boss into. Yes, I'm curious. I got to try that. Oh wait, shit. I gotta go all the way back up there. In my pursuit to find the quickest way downstairs, committing suicide was probably not the optimal strategy. Excuse me, don't need to know who I am. Yeah, got enough. That's actually kind of nice. They don't have that weird bullshit mechanic. Because if you try to skip ads in the overworld, they relentlessly snare you to ever living hell. And yet, strangely here, they don't give a shit. The guys don't see shit. Ooh, excuse me. And I don't think they can actually follow you across the platform. No, they can't. But now I'm actually gonna have to kill him. Oh! If that fucking thing tossed me off the cliff. You asshole, I'm gonna summon the bear for you. Although strangely enough, this morph should instantly resummon it, but it doesn't. It just instantly redoes the cast for me. It's kind of like a macro button as a morph. There we go, this is what I need. Fuck yeah, okay. So now we can get higher extraction. I still need some more skill points for that. But I just want to do it so I can actually get a little bit of material from the stuff I get. Okay, so it's right below us. Ah, sorry to sneeze. Ah, damn it. Okay. Fuck! I'm just really impatient. And instead of taking like the 2 minutes it takes to walk down here, I'll gladly sacrifice a shit ton of gold just to commit suicide. Yeah, I'll take that for you. Apparently his sister's been convinced into accepting the ways of this cult due to some lineage of some sort. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember the story off the top of my head. I just know she just became really fucking crazy. Thank you, darling. Actually, wait, is our food still on? Yes, it is. Fuck it, we'll refresh it. And we need our bear too. You know, what I actually found is that the unintentional benefits of having these bears... Here, let's go ahead and queue for this. is that they occasionally attract the attention of the boss, and a lot of these bosses in the newer dungeons have just instant one-shot mechanics. So you kind of, in a way, avoid a shitload of DPS. Like right there, that guy aimed for my bear, I think. So it's completely ignoring me. And I do not know what the fuck just fell downstairs. Here, you know what? As soon as I get complete this dungeon, we'll do a giveaway. Regardless of who's in chat. Who's all been patient. So I guess we'll just do the typical reward of 3 Kuda, 3 alloy, 3 wax, 3 rosin. And we'll throw in 20,000, why not? I made 600,000 last night. These peasants need to run away. What I found kind of funny is that he randomly disappeared and is replaced with a brand new skin. Sir, are you a magician? Please show me your magic tricks. God, they're really squishy. Alright, so clearly you're not the main boss. I'll take that gear though. I could use some of those fragments. I mean, considering... I actually wondered like what the legitimate population of Morrowind is supposed to be of non-criminals. Because it seems like the vast majority of Morrowind's population is exclusively criminals. Oh, damn you. Baiting me out. Hey, look at that. He's doing the quick way too. Jumping off the cliffs. Because I mean, right now, I'm pretty sure this dungeon alone, even though it consists entirely of criminals, probably has more of a population than Vivek City. Actually, I'm more than certain it has more population. Now, it probably even has proper beds for the population too. I don't know, world building in this game has always been weird to me. Because you see all these people active about in a giant city, but then it's like, maybe if you count them, there's like 30 in total. And then you also have to ask the question, where's the beds? Because there's no beds or living stations anywhere. So half the population doesn't even have a proper residence. Find a way inside the hall. Okay, so this is the part that we need to go to. Oh, wait, is that a boss? Oh, it is a boss. Okay. Let's kill her then. Okay, yeah, even with the Arctic Blast, they're still vicious. Not that bad. Okay, so we got the Vanquisher then. Does that mean we get the skill point? And of course not. Okay. So if I remember this correctly, it's this one? This one. Oh wait, no, that's right. I Google searched just because I gave up. Which one is this? Echoes of a Fallen House. That's right, because I got bored of this because I didn't want to do the fucking bells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's how you do it. Don't ask me how I figured this out. Interesting. Because I used to follow that wall and it did not work for me. I must have been reading it backwards then. That's actually a really easy puzzle. Nah, I actually kind of feels kind of stupid for that.
The girl you came to save never existed. Her false life is cast off. She has embraced her destiny.
Embraced her destiny as so-and-so that I don't really give a shit about. Although I'm actually kind of interested, if we don't kill her and we just kill Maris, would she be, like, cast off from corruption, maybe?
Nebina, they've come for you. They want to take you away from here. Is that what you want?
Die before I go back to these streets. I belong here. This is my birthright.
I don't know if you'd really want to stay here. It's kind of a shitty place. You kind of live in a broken down shithole. So this is the hard cast. Yep, yeah. And there's really no way I can, like, kill him without killing her. Because they do way too much passive AoE damage. Anyway, are they doing a book burning? Alright, yikes. Okay, then. It's doing it to a William level 7. Although, did that give us a skill point? No, fuck. Okay, where did they actually put that, then? And it looks like no one's queuing up for Falkreath Hold because I've been in here for a good solid 10 minutes now. That makes sense. I doubt anybody really purchased that DLC. Although, strangely enough, doing normals of that dungeon is actually pretty easy. That takes us outside, right? Interesting. Is there a way we can somehow go to these other levels in here? Because it looks like I am missing something. And this teleports us outside, I think. Yep, it does teleport us outside. No, wait. Is this right? I don't remember coming here. Yeah, now I'm confused. Okay, yeah, it's still the dungeon because there's a bunch of ads stockpiled on top of each other. Maybe they're in here, I assume? This seems like an important building. I'm just guessing. Oh wait, shit, we actually do have Falkreath Hold. Alright, let's see if they actually want to do it, because I haven't done this on hard yet, so I'm guessing it's going to be fucking ridiculous. Yep, it's probably going to be ridiculous, because guess what? I'm filling in for a DPS spot that dipped. Oh shit, why did I jump so far? Alright then. Assuming this dungeon takes too long, we may do 2 giveaways. Because I'm assuming this might take us an hour to do. And they're being overly enthusiastic for me. And we have high CP people here, so we should be okay. I mean, 3 maxed out and 1 nearly there. So we're by far gonna be okay. Unless they somehow all magically suck. The main thing with this dungeon is that if you don't have enough HP and you're not very dexterous, you will die really fucking quickly. Even in normal mode, you'll die really quickly. I've seen people with golded out gear come into normal mode and then just wipe 7 times. You don't really have to be on your feet, quote unquote, but you have to be very mobile. Looking for... Whoops. Alright, I think I said yes, right? I think we're good. Alright. These guys okay, they seem very hesitant to go. And I don't really want to pull, because this is hard mode. Interesting, so there's only 2 mobs left. Okay. Here, fuck it. Let's just deal with this guy real quickly. So it seems like the DPS died really quickly for some reason on the shit tier mobs. So I'm feeling like he has maybe no food? I mean, because generally I only see people have this low of HP and get one-shotted if they don't have their food active. Otherwise, that would be really fucking sad if you have food active and you still get one-shotted. Because then you must be dealing with like a 15k HP pool. And I hope the heal doesn't have to constantly just throw on extra buffs and whatnot to help. Heavy attack OP, I know, right? Especially when you're using more Colton Maw with the Eternal Guardian. Constant 3 pet rotation. doing a nice solid 7k DPS in a veteran dungeon. We're totally not holding back this group at all. Although I'm just trying to look for some chest here. Oh fuck, they're still pulling. It's a good combo. It actually works better, strangely, on two-hander. Jesus fuck, what's with the fucking screaming? But it works better on stamina DPS. Like I did it on a stamina Dragonite, and he was using Sunderflame, Warcolden, and Maw, while using the... Oh goodness me, I did not realize that one-shotted. I do like that Falkirk was awful tanking the no death. Oh, I can fucking imagine. I mean, this place would make me insane considering the amount of one-shots here. Interesting, that whip did not one-shot her, but it one-shotted me. And I have 18,000 HP, which is more than the average nubbins here. Also, this tank is having a hard time keeping control of 2 people at once. Okay, even with a block, I'm nearly getting a one-shotted here. Just letting y'all know, if you don't see if I'm responding to somebody that's not in chat, I am streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So they may be on one of those other platforms. Ooh, 1 second. Look for a chest real quickly. I actually haven't found a chest over here, but they have this whole area over here made for some reason, so I imagine they put like 1 or 2 chests out here. And they pulled the group again. At least it's a tank and healer around, so... It may be easier if they actually paired them together. At least my DPS would go up because then I could hit both of them. It was awful taking those Minotaurs, awful tanking it was just an experience for no death. I haven't tried no death runs in ages. Hell, I just came from the Cradle of Shadows run that was just fucking terrible. The tank did not know the usage of dodgeball, and so would often get one-shotted by the middle tier boss, whatever the guy's name was, the Dark Elf. Get one-shotted by him constantly. Goodness, thank God for Lotus Flower. That's the only reason why I haven't died a million times. There we go. I wonder if we can actually tank this guy. Not that bad. Oh my fucking god. The unluckiness right there is in-fucking measurable. I get hit by 3 things consecutively, and one of them is on a random spreader. Oh. That's the kind of unpredictability you have to account for with massive HP pools, but I don't know if I can do that. I already have way too many health enchantments on this thing. It probably would help if I did actually get, like, legendary quality gear. Here we go. Cradle Shadows is awful when you tank, you don't know what to do to tank runs vs. No Death and Falkirk is the worst tanking. I don't know. It really depends. I would say Falkreath is probably a lot worse just because of that random fucking meteor thing. On top of the fact a lot of these mobs can one-shot you. That really can't be said for Cradle of Shadows. There's a lot more mobs in Cradle of Shadows, but they... Jesus Christ. Whew, Jesus Christ. I was hoping Maw and Warcolden could tank some more off this. There we go, Maw, take it. There we go. Oh god, who died?
Divines have mercy.
No, the healer didn't die. Okay, great, then let's take over that roll then. Oh, that's unlucky. The one time my bear gets aggro for the Earthbinder AoE, it's when he's right on top of me. So I get a double Earthbinder. And that's 40,000 damage right there. Here, let's summon the bear again. The meteor's not the worst thing, it's these fucking Minotaurs. And this one keeps spawning a shield. There we go, Maw. Take that for him. Good kitty. And then here on console, I don't know, I still have a constant 100 latency, even with a good internet connection, and I'll often spike in major cities. So, I mean, it's debatable. I can't imagine what it's like on consoles then if this is the quality I have to expect on PC. Like, if you have anything over 150, I would shoot myself. Have mercy.
Keep holding. Don't give them.
You know, considering the constant deaths, I think we're doing rather fabulously. It's hard as fuck. And there is many more. How's my gear holding up? I probably should have gotten the PS4. Oh. Okay. The PSN network does have higher quality when it comes to their servers. But yeah, I know, especially in the European Union, that's gonna be real fucking shitty lag. Why aren't these guys stacking these bombs? I don't know. Interesting. So is the Earthbinder only cast in front of him? I gotta keep that in mind. So do you actually know what your lag is? Because I know they have a latency thing in the game settings they can activate. So I'm actually kind of curious to see what the maximum amount is. Holy shit, the Firebrand does a lot of damage too, but he can actually be stunned, so I'm actually kind of okay. Thank God for lightning. Ooh, goodness me, did the tank lose aggro? I think he did. And I am not going to deal with that. That's a one-shot even on normal. Yeah, you gotta dodge roll that. There we go. That's funny because when people come to tank normal Falk Retold, they don't think that heavy axe ability isn't going to kill them. No? It's just as strong. It's not toned down at all for the normal version for some reason. So it's kind of weird training for it because you actually have to have some level of perfection even in normal. Here, fuck it, I'll loot it all. There we go. This is gonna be slightly better. Okay, no, scratch that. Holy shit, that's a lot of melting. My DPS is my HP is fluctuating so much. If you don't block, yeah, I think on normal it does around 40,000. Oh my god, why did my character not dodge roll or block? It does 44,000, something around that range if you don't block it on normal. So it's not really toned down at all. It still one-shots pretty much any tank and any healer, any DPS if you don't dodge roll, even on normal. Ooh, that guy is fucking lucky. Fuck that constant swarming shit he's doing. And there's a lot of ads to taunt here, so I can imagine why he wouldn't have the stamina to do this. As long as he gets the ones that are one-shot units, then we'll be fine. Alright, we're good. Although I did see a heavy sack in here, yeah. Gimme, gimme. I'm gonna need all the loot I can to repair for all of this. Yeah, I'll take that too. We're good, come on pumpkins. Well, I really can't say for certain because I haven't done tanking in ages. That, and then whenever I do tanking, it's always half-heartedly. Like I never have a proper tanking build. One that gives me, you know, extra taunting or resistances, heal backs, whatever. I'm always the thing that tries to use Mafalas and leeching. Although Mafalas is such a shitty ability, it doesn't even matter. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be rough. Especially considering I have all of the taunts for the mages. It's good with passively melting it though. Here we go. Focus on her real quickly. Oh, looks like he's about to get here. He didn't see shit. Hopefully the bear doesn't taunt him though. There we go. I'm out, go. Good luck if you ever get the skin. Oh, fucking... I'll never get it. Don't you fucking worry. It's nice talking to you, mate. There we go, there we go. Slow and steady. I mean, we're almost at the middle boss now. I haven't tried the Draugr version yet. Although, strangely, the Draugr boss is actually quite a bit difficult, even on normal. Because a lot of people tend not to deal with the corpses at all. So you have like 10 corpses in the end, and they actually manage to one-shot the entire group. It's very weird, because I feel like in normal, everyone just has that expectation of not doing mechanics. Because that's what it kind of used to be. If you're like, you know, max level and you did normals, then you ignored mechanics. Especially if you had really high DPS, like in the 20-30,000 range. Easily could out DPS before the boss got its first phase. I'm actually almost tempted just to almost skip it with sneaking. But these guys seem not terribly keen on that. There we go. So yeah, this being a fresh instance, we'll do noise afterwards, why not? Although I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll just go with a random name picker, because I doubt many of you have enough points to actually use UTB. There we go, we'll take that. Actually, is the chest... God damn it. Where these chests actually exist, because I haven't seen a single one yet. This is veteran. I feel like there should be at least like a somewhat of an increased spawn rate on this map. Heavy sacks are at least not lacking.
They heed our calls. Our power is one.
Blood for the hunt father.
It actually kind of sounds generically like a... Oop, get the fuck in. Sounds like a generic... I don't want to say Nord. Oh god. And actually, let's go ahead and stack these guys up. Yep. And the healer was he doing the rezzing? The healers don't usually do the resurrecting. That's the DPS's job. Because if the healer starts lacking on healing duties, then everyone's gonna fucking die. Someone please take that to the actual proper facilities. There you go. Oh shit, I did not realize everyone was dead. Okay. I'll try to help heal. Oh wow, it drains you for a lot more. Hey, what's up, gamer? How you doing, man? Welcome. And that guy is really fucking precariously close to the end of the map.
No, please don't.
Try not to die just yet. There we go. Fuck, sorry. I was trying to mute my microphone, but I had to move. I couldn't stop. Okay, so I'm kind of curious as to what like the damage is on this thing. It's not that bad. It's actually the same damage than it is on normal. On normal, it does about that much. So that actually didn't change a whole lot. Although I guess now it stuns, okay. And the guy did not move out of the soul wall. For a second, if that guy fucking came at me... Ah! And he just stood there. Yep. Don't stop healing. I probably should have dodge rolled that. How much damage does that do? 44,000. A really beefy tank could survive that. I mean, because I only had minor resolve on and I nearly survived it. Nearly survived it, saying I took 44,000 damage, which was more than twice my HP pool.
No, please don't.
I wonder if they need me to explain the fight to them. So, the wall is lava. Lava. Don't touch. There you go, that's the entire fight. And let's say, I'm not sure why the tank kept the two-handed and the archer separate. Because at least then you can get them together and you can burn them down a lot quicker. Yeah, let me take a look at my armor, see if it's okay. Yeah, we're good. I mean, they seem to know the fight for the most part. They're avoiding the red, they don't stack. And they're carrying the souls away, so I'm not sure why I didn't know about the wall. Whoops, wrong buff rotation. Hey, 2 lightning mages. Brother! And look at that, that's a lot better in terms of DPS. Ooh, goodness, that does a lot of damage. I did not realize that. Because in normal mode, that does not do any damage. It actually killed my bear. Here, I'll take this. I will not take it, never mind. Someone else did it. Thank you, Blumkin. There we go. So far... Oh, nope, tank lost aggro again. This tank is of weirdly intermittent quality. At some point in time, he does well with keeping everybody nice and snug together. And at other points in time, he just randomly drops the ball. I'm kind of curious. I want to see how a ice tank does to this range. Yeah, I'll take that for you. Okay, so blocking does work. Strangely, I find a normal mode blocking does not actually mitigate a whole lot of the damage. But it seems to do wonders here. I think just recast that Arctic Wind for a shitload of HP. Doesn't seem to be terribly inside of it, and someone keeps getting feared. Please don't get near me, man. Yeah, it looks like someone keeps getting feared. Yeah, but he got feared right into that wall. See, that's why you want to avoid the skeletons. Can someone please get the healer? I don't have the gear for healing. And the tank died because he didn't. Dodge roll it heavy. Oh shit, I shouldn't have dodge rolled that because I'm going to need to actually dodge roll him here. I feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh lord. Fuck. Alright, so the tank died to the wall again. I'm pretty sure you can break out of that fear too, so he shouldn't be touching the wall, like, at all. So again, the wall is lava.
For generations to come.
They're gonna get progressively more and more pissed the more I reiterate the same point over and over. Because that is what they're getting wrong. Oh, fuck, I forgot my bear. There we go. That's what we like to see. DPS already dead. I'm guessing he must have gotten one shot by the archer ability. There you go. Take that shield. Oh, and it looks like my guy got stuck in the heavy attack animation glitch. Strangely, that's a thing in this map only. I only have it here, where my character, if I switch bars while I'm in the middle of a lightning heavy attack, will just randomly lock up and move extremely slowly. Alright, part 700 again, let's try it. I mean, the tank's doing well managing the one-shots from the two-handed guy. And this part seems to be a little bit more of the intermittent. And he's dead again. Dodge roll at one shot. Oh goodness. And the... what did he touch? I think he just must have died from passive damage then. I mean, I'm not sure if it's my previous experience with VMA that makes me more... I don't want to say better at this, but makes me more... experienced. Yeah, so if the tank can deal with it, okay. So how did he die last time? He must have been feared right as it happened. And I'm just trying to deal with these ads, but I'm constantly having to cycle out shit. If the tank could actually tank the boss next to the ads, that'd be really useful. They're all dying to the... I mean, it'd be one thing to die to the mechanics, because that requires timing, but to die to the wall 4 times in a row... 3 times, sorry. That takes some fucking skill. Yeah, and the healer's basically out of the fight. Because there's no way she can come back in. But I have the means to heal.
Beasts, monsters.
No, 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 no! Really now? Out of all the areas to be in, the DPS stacked on... Well, it was fun to try. I'm done.
Tell all Skyrim that the Dreadhorn clan is coming!
They know the issue, they're just not fixing it. So they're dying to the same shit over and over and over and over. That, and I'm smelling dinner being ready soon. So, actually, fuck it, let's do the giveaway right now. Actually, let me see, let's get a random name picker up here. We'll do that. Here we go, we'll do it this way. So then, what we are going to have is, we're going to give away golden mats of some sort. So, like I said, we got some tempering alloys here. For all y'all, we'll give 3 of those away. Get some dreg wax away, why not? Rosin, I believe we got that here too. And fuck it, let's put some Kuda in there as well. And what you can do with this, you can do whatever you want. You can sell it, use it, stockpile it, do whatever. But all of this should actually be worth quite a bit of money, and we'll throw in 10,000 gold, why not, to even it out. So then we have 10,000 gold and, let's see, quite a bit of money worth in wax. That and the tempering alloy alone is going to be worth, you know, $18,000. So that'll be quite nice. So all you got to do to enter this is just you got to, you know, say your name. Say your name in chat, and then I'll put you on the random name picker, and then we'll go from there. Although I just realized that my YouTube chat, or rather my chat for in-stream, is overlaying on top of my generic chat. So let me actually, let's put it over there. Should be easier to see. So if you just want to enter, all you gotta do is shout out your name. I know there's still a few of you left in here, so signed off. But in the meantime, I guess I can go to town and... Oh god, they teleported me outside of the dungeon? Really? I guess in the meantime, I can just fix gear. And I think we'll leave this open for like 5 minutes, so I'll pick people at 6:15. 3, 2, 1. I have no idea what the hell how to pronounce that. We'll go with it. And Cruel's already back again. Why not fight him? I already managed to actually get a pretty damn sweet item prior to that, due to me being the only one alive. Okay, so how much are my repair cost? 1,000 gold for all of that damage in Cradle of Shadows. Oh my god. I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. There we go. We'll go ahead and get rid of all this crap too. We'll not be using this at all. We're actually getting a lot more materials now that we actually have the slight unraveling perks. And I doubt we'll use any of this. So, just to reiterate, if any of you want to get into this giveaway, all you gotta do is just say your name in chat, and I'll put you onto a random name generator. Or the name picker, I should say. I should probably lock that axe before I accidentally take it out with me. And that's infused. That's a useless hat. Alright, and... You know, I should probably put your name in there, why not? Since you already did. Alright, let's go ahead and put this name in here. So far we have 1 entry. Fantastical. I guess we'll go ahead and deposit as well. I do everything. I probably won't be able to stream later on tonight because I do have a bunch of shit to do. But it was fun right now. At least we actually managed to get 1 dungeon done. I wasn't really expected to do a whole lot of veteran dungeons because it kind of ends the same when you do random groups. A lot of them just do not know what the hell to do. I'll go ahead and put that in there. What else? And the ring seems like it might be a good thing to invest in. So let's go ahead and actually lock that. And does anything else really need to be locked? Nah, everything else is going to be sold. So just to reiterate again, we'll be doing a giveaway soon enough. You just need your name and chat if you want it. But the rewards are 3 of every golden crafted mat, which is worth upwards of $30,000. And 10,000 gold in hard cash. To do whatever dastardly deeds you want to do. Hire an assassin, roleplay and Riften, and spend it all on hookers. That's totally up to you. Man, that rock is getting angry. Alright, let's actually get out of here. So we got 2 more minutes for that to be open. Although I feel like I should probably type this in chat. It might be easier. Type your name in chat. We'll call that good enough. So for those who are just lurking and having muted, you should be able to see that. Let's go back here. Because I already have all my stuff on me. I want a better reward. Well, Wet Knight, don't you worry. This is just a minor giveaway. I may have things planned for later on. We'll see. I don't want to give away everything right off at the door. Especially considering there's so few people in here that it would just be basically me giving away stuff to you. I haven't really made any money off of Twitch to purchase things like in-game time or copies of Elder Scrolls Online or things like that. I haven't really earned enough for that. Although I have earned about $9 through donations. So I could probably pick up a copy of ESO for like 10 bucks for somebody. I can try that. I know ESO nowadays is really, really cheap. Wait a minute. Who? What now? Sit chair. Goodness me, I can't type. Ah, damn. Chalice of Fortitude +4. Oh, that's actually really high in terms of stats then. I'm not sure what I got. What did I get last time? The Pool of Noodle Doom. That isn't that. Oh yeah, the Greater Elf Stone. So I got every 5 days. I get a dance time 5, dance solo times 5, a Giphy times 2, 100 panda points. Yeah, that's not bad. It gives me just a bunch of shit to do. I could also decon it into arcane weapons. Alright. It is 6:15, so now I'll pick a name from the list. Good luck to all of those who entered. Please enter more than one name. No, fuck you. Alright, so since there was only one entry into the giveaway, Wet Knight, you won. Out of no fucking surprise. You've managed to win. My god. Alright, so who should I send the rewards to? The 10,000 gold and all of the mats. Winner! So you get all of the glorious crafting supplies here and 10,000 gold. Worth a grand total of, I don't know, like $40,000. Well, considering you're the only one that entered, yeah. You indeed would win. Even though we have a bunch of other people in chat that are all for some reason quiet right now. They could all earn free stuff if all they got to do is just sound off. Well, actually, no, the other person left. There's only one person left in chat now. Shattered Skies. Oh well. Do you actually even own Elder Scrolls Online for the PC? Because if I remember correctly, don't you only own it for the console? Because I can't send you anything if you're on a console. I don't actually have a console account. Nor a console in general. Who the hell would buy a goddamn console? $400 for subpar graphics. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll just send out your reward wet night, but I think we'll call it good then, so... I have it on PS4. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I guess we'll call it good here, since you can't get rewards. Fucking Christ. This is like the 4th or 5th day I've tried to give away stuff to people. And it's not being successful. Because I haven't had a single person who owns this game on PC in chat. Oh my god. I'm bad. Screw it. We'll do it another time, because we actually did have a lot of people come in today, so I'm gaining confidence that eventually we'll give away the stuff I have in storage. We'll see. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you've had fun, follow whatever platforms your favorite on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. Other than that, the social media links down below. If that's your gig, Discord if you want to join the community. And a permanent archive of the stream will be on YouTube forever. But I think other than that, we'll call it good. So I want to thank you all for joining me. And you know what? I'll see you all when I die on the inside. Because I feel like it. Fuck me. Fuck you, League of Pandas.